Welcome, my friend. Today I have a morning yoga stretch for you. We will keep it low to the ground throughout this practice, including one down dog. I'll be using a yoga strap and my small bolster in this yoga practice. If you don't have these, you can use a belt or a pillow. And just in case you're interested in yoga props, I'll include links in the description below for ones that I use that are great cost-effective props. Hop into something comfy and I'll meet you seated on the mat. We'll join together in a comfortable cross-legged seated position, sitting up nice and tall with hands resting to your legs wherever is comfortable. Gently close your eyes and take 3 deep, refreshing breaths, allowing yourself to fully arrive here on the mat with me this morning, mind, body, and spirit. On your next inhalation, circle your fingertips up to the sky, and then cactus your arms, elbows opening nice and wide, feeling expansion across the chest as you slowly lower down. Let's extend both your legs out in front of you. Then from here, we'll bend your right knee to bring your right heel near your right hip. We want to make sure that your knee stays in line with your hip and not splaying open. The opposite foot is flexed, kneecap and toes pointing up to the sky. And let's find your nice long spine. Then lift and cactus your arms. And from here, we'll take a few rounds of mindful twists side to side. Inhaling each time you come to center and exhaling as you twist to each side. The twist coming from your navel point and traveling up. Navel drawing back to your spine each exhale. Feel as though you are rinsing out your internal organs with each twist. Return to center and lower your arms. Exhale to hinge forward at your hips over the extended leg. Keep a nice long spine as you hinge forward. And once you feel that need to round forward, hold it there before you round, maintaining that length in your spine. Chest leading you forward. Let's rise up and bring your palms behind you, fingertips point towards your body. Breathe in and then exhale to lift up through your heart, arching your back, gaze lifts. And soften. You can stay sitting up if this provides a deep stretch in your quad. Level 2, you can recline back to your forearms. Level 3, take your bolster or pillow and line it up behind you to rest your torso on. Your arms at your side, or they can cactus, inviting an opening in your chest and shoulders. Level 4, friends, you can fully recline back to the mat. If you advance to the next level and feel any pain or discomfort, anything that's not a deep stretch sensation, then with control, return to the prior level, honoring your body where it is at. If you cactused your arms, bring them along your side to mindfully press down and rise up. From here, we'll gently bring your right sole of foot to the opposite inner thigh for half butterfly pose. So instead of your hip points squaring up over the extended leg, they'll be to the side like in full butterfly pose. Let's inhale to find your long spine and exhale to hinge forward at your hips. Maintain that beautiful long spine of yours as you hinge. And let's hold it there and breathe deep. In and out your nose. Walk yourself back up. Bring your right palm behind you and then lower to your forearm, and then we'll sweep your top arm up and back, taking it into a side body stretch. Getting nice and long from your heel to your fingertips. Reaching back, spiraling chest to the sky. Let's sweep your top arm down and place it to the inside of your extended leg. The opposite arm circling down and around, bicep tracking along your ear for a side body stretch on the other side. Lengthening from your hip to your fingertips. And rise up. We'll take that sequence to the second side. So let's extend both legs long out in front of you. Bend your left knee to bring the top of your foot to the mat, placing your left heel near your left hip. Ensure that knee is in line with your hip and not splaying open. Flex the opposite foot so your kneecap and your toes are pointing up to the sky. Find your nice long spine. And let's cactus your arms and take those mindful twists side to side. Exhale, twisting at your navel to the side, and inhale to come to center. With your exhale, your twist coming from the navel point and traveling up. Inhale to center. Feel as though you're rinsing out those internal organs with each twist you take. Return to center and lower your arms. On your exhale, begin to hinge forward at your hips. Nice long spine as you hinge. And once you feel that sensation to round forward, hold it there, maintaining length in your spine. Heart shining. Let's rise up and bring your palms behind you, fingertips point towards your body. Breathe in, and on your exhale, lift up through your heart, arching your back, taking it into a back bend. Your gaze lifts. And soften. We'll take our recline back, taking whichever variation supports you best on this side. Try not to automatically do what you did on the first side, but rather tune into your body and honor what it needs on this side. Which level 1 is sitting up nice and tall, if that provides a deep stretch. Level 2, recline back to your forearms. Level 3, taking that bolster or pillow behind your back to rest your torso on. And level 4, fully reclining back. On this side, I need to recline back on a bolster because if I lay fully back, my lower back arches and I feel a pinching sensation in my low back. So just tune in and listen to your body. Arms at your side, or you can cactus them, inviting that opening in your shoulders. If you cactus your arms, bring them to your side to mindfully press yourself up. From here, we will gently bring your left sole of foot to the opposite inner thigh for our half butterfly pose. Remember, those hip points are off to the side like we're in full butterfly. Big, beautiful breath in to find your long spine. And exhale, hinge forward at your hips, maintaining that beautiful long spine of yours as you hinge. And hold it there with your nice long spine. Breathing deeply. Each breath in and out your nose. And walk yourself back up. Bring your left palm behind you, then lower to your forearm and sweep your top arm up and back, inviting a side body stretch. Reach those fingertips back in space as you spiral that chest open to the sky. Sweep your top arm down and place it to the inside of your extended leg. The opposite arm circles down, around, and up, so your bicep tracks right along your ear for a side body stretch. Feel that lengthening sensation from your hip all the way up your arm. And then rise up. Extend both your legs long out in front of you. We're coming into seated forward fold, so this is where I invite you to use your yoga strap or a belt. Flex both your feet and wrap the strap around the balls of your feet. Once you have that, lengthen up through your spine, crown of head reaching up towards the sky, shoulders relaxed away from your ears, and gently press your heels into the ground. On your next exhalation, use the strap to begin to hinge forward at your hips, keeping that nice long spine as you hinge forward. No rounding in the low back. Slight bend in your knees. Allow each exhalation you take to move deeper into the stretch. Beautiful. Let's soften and set your strap off to the side. Bring your palms behind you once more with fingertips pointing towards your body, coming into reverse plank pose next. So on your exhale, begin to lift and press your hips up to the sky. Toes point as though they're yearning towards the mat. And if it feels safe within your body, you can lower your head back. Press up and away through your shoulder girdle, preventing any collapsing. Lift and press those hips up a little bit higher. And then with control, slowly lower your hips down to the mat. We'll take full butterfly pose next. So bring your soles of feet into kiss and knees fall open. Hands clasp around your feet, your ankles, or your shin, wherever is accessible for you. And find your long spine. Before you exhale, hinging forward at your hips once more. Or maintain that nice long spine here again. We spend so much of our days with our spines rounding forward that starting our day with a nice alignment can help set the tone and counter the rounding. Let's begin to take a slow sway of the spine side to side, waving it out, keeping the length in your spine though as you sway. Enjoying the opening sensations you're experiencing in your body as you sway. Settle into center. Release, cross your ankles, palms to the mat, and make your way to hands and knees. Tops of feet to the mat. Align knees under your hips, preparing for puppy pose. So walk your palms forward to melt your heart through center. Forehead kisses the mat. Hips are stacked directly over your knees. Beautiful, my friend. And let's melt your hips back to your heels for child's pose. Knees open, as wide as what is accessible in your body. Resting your torso through center. Arms extended long. Press down in your palms to make your way to downward facing dog. In our down dog, go ahead and take a moment of intuitive movement, tuning into your body and taking whatever feel-good moves are calling to you here. Opening the back of your legs for the day ahead. Lovely. Let's lower your knees to the mat and take a few rounds of cat-cow at your own feel-good pace, warming up your spine, waking it up for the day ahead. Inhaling as you lower your belly, and exhaling as you draw your navel to spine, arching your back like a Halloween cat. We'll come to neutral and make our way to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Rest your hands to your knees. Gently close your eyes, taking a moment to notice how you're feeling. Big, beautiful breath in, circling your fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Your palms kiss, and bring all that love and light down to heart center. Raise prayer to your forehead, setting an intention to stay present and mindful of our thoughts, thoughts of ourselves and thoughts of others. Hands lower to prayer at your mouth, setting an intention to stay present and mindful as you nourish your body. Hands lower to prayer at your heart, setting an intention to stay present and mindful of our actions, acting in love and kindness. Take one final moment now to set your own personal, balanced, healthy living intention for the day ahead. Sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed this morning yoga stretch practice. Throw the video a thumbs up if you did. If you have a minute, give me a shout out below in the comments. And of course, if you haven't yet, please take a moment now to subscribe to my channel to make sure you're getting the latest yoga love released each week. From my heart to yours.